What do you think?
Oh. Oh, that's nice. Mayong buntag, it is a bright and beautiful day here in Oslob, Cebu. We're on the east coast of Cebu, and this town is known for whale sharks, waterfalls, islands, and we're gonna start off the day first with some breakfast at our favorite place. We're at the local market. So we drove here yesterday from Mobile, so this is not the first time at the market. As soon as we got here, we were hungry for lunch, went to Gigi's, which is Carinderia, and had an amazing lunch. But today we're actually gonna check out inside because there's a famous breakfast, which is Puto Maya, which I think is compressed rice. And then it's also served with a local cacao, which is Sikwate. I'm not sure if they're gonna have it, but let's go take a look and see what's in the market. This guy is so good, like fast, using sharp knives. There's a lot of skill here. You can tell he does this like every morning. I think that's tough work, like the amount of physical work it takes. Look at this, to actually go through it. Puto Maya?
Puto Maya.
Over there?
Yes.
There. Okay, let's go find it. All right, I guess you just have to ask. Here? Ah, right here. And Sikwate? Sikwate? So as I understand it, Sikwate, I think, needs to be warm. And so she is actually heating it up for us. We have a hot chocolate drink. We've got some sticky rice. And let me tell you, I think it's like 35 Celsius right now, getting closer to 40. It is hot. Now, some cultures around the world believe if you have a hot soup or a hot drink on a hot day, it actually cools you down. But what about in Indonesia?
We actually drink like ice.
Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Indonesia is the capital of ice drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We love
which makes
ice.
more sense. But we're gonna have this the traditional way. So, you wanna do this together?
Yeah.
All right, here, cheers. Oh, that's nice. It's like a hot chocolate without any milk in it.
And
It would be good on a cold day up in the mountains. And then you've got this Puto Maya, which is sweet. I thought it was sweet because maybe coconut was in it, but Alan was explaining it's just the cooking down of the rice that makes it glutinous. Anyway, another thing that you can find in the Philippines that you can also find in Indonesia, we are going to finish this up, walk around a little bit, and then I think the chocolate is good, but I think we also need some coffee, but maybe ice. Maybe iced coffee somewhere.
it's more like an ice.
Yeah. We're gonna look for a cold drink after this hot drink.
All right.
All right, so she also had a torta, which Alan found.
I think it's some like look like a chocolate inside, but I don't know.
I think that might just be baked.
Yeah. And in Indonesia, we used to eat the cake like that with coffee or some drink, or especially coffee. And our special ways to eat this cake is like to put in the coffee and then eat it. It's nice. It's very soft. I like that. I think this is my favorite now. Yeah.
Alan loved this torta, so I have to try it. So torta is Spanish influenced. A lot of countries, especially in Latin America, have some kind of version of the torta. And he said, this is his favorite thing he's had here. And we've had a lot of baked goods in the few weeks that we've been here in Cebu. Okay, I know why this is his favorite. Very soft, with a little bit of sugar on top. You mix that with the cacao, it sweetens it up a little bit. This is fantastic. And let me tell you, look at all these people behind me. We have people coming by, getting more food. This place is very popular. If you want this, you just go to the market and head straight to the back. This is delicious. She said it's 15 for each. So 15 for the Puto Maya and also for the drink. And so altogether, this is 45, which is just over $1 US, which is pretty incredible. The cacao is it's just so delicious, and it's just straight up cacao. So I just found out in this market, actually hearing people say the names and prices of things, that numbers in Cebuano are the same as Spanish. So at first I thought we owed them 60, which is 60, and they say 60. 80 is 80? 80, the same, cool. I wish we could cook because the vegetables here look awesome, but we're only here for one day. Okay, so the plan is we're gonna look for iced coffee because we are already sweating. And then we're gonna head to probably the biggest historical monument here in Oslo. You can see these people might have coffee. Coffee?
Coffee?
Coffee? No, okay. Oh, maybe these guys have coffee? If not, there's a tea place. Hello! Eating lightly the healthy way. So we just stopped off at Timo. It's right across from Don Macchiato's, which we went to in our Cebu City video. We really liked it, but we thought we'd check out this place. Looks like it's got a bunch of different teas and coffee. I feel like maybe an iced tea would be really great right now. So this is a cute little spot. I actually decided not to get any caffeine. Try not to drink caffeine every day. So I have the mango tea. So this is a fruit tea. I feel like in Asia, anything can be called tea, and a lot of the things that are called tea are really juice. But that's fine with me. It's still refreshing. It's good.
How are you?
That's good. So one of the things that I want to talk about is there are two major things that are tourist attractions here in Oslob that we are not doing for very good reasons. So the number one reason people come here is to go see the whale sharks. Now, it has actually historically a terrible, irresponsible tourism reputation, because what they would do is feed the water to bring in the whale sharks, and then, this is a long time ago, people would just kind of jump in the water all over the sharks. They'd have sunscreen on them. They were like just masses of people kicking the sharks. I saw YouTube videos of this years ago and thought, this is really, really bad. Now, locals decided, yes, they needed to be more responsible and to change things. They've changed things a bit. It is definitely better, but it's still not something I feel comfortable doing or recommending. And that's because now what they do is they still continue to feeding the water so that the whale shark kind of gets around to see everyone. So many reasons why this is not good. One is that the whale shark loses the ability or need to actually learn how to feed, because it knows just to come in every day and it will get fed. But number two, which is the big thing, is that the ocean is an ecosystem. And so when you take out one of the biggest guys who are supposed to eat the smaller guys, those smaller guys, they then have the population grows, and it kind of puts off the whole ocean. So whale sharks are amazing. They're so beautiful. I'll show some footage here that other people have taken, but you can see whale sharks all over the world, and this is not the place to do it. There's another big attraction here, which is Sumilon Island. And basically it's a private island, and on the resort, it's supposed to be really great, but it's a pricey resort because it's on an island. So it looks beautiful, but I think Cebu has many beautiful islands. We're going to some very beautiful islands coming up. We don't need to go to that island. So the two major things we're not doing, but Heritage Park, we just had a brief drive-through before getting this. It looks awesome. And then after that, because it's so hot, we're gonna check out a waterfall that I think will be definitely worth it and much more enjoyable than doing one of the other things. So we made it to the Oslob Heritage Park. This is home to a number of historic buildings. And maybe you'd think like historical things are boring, but actually this place is pretty beautiful. So we're going to check out, I think, like 3 aspects of it. And then also it's right on the water. So I'm hoping that there will be a breeze. First spot we're going to visit is the Quartel. Now, you might think that this actually looks like ruins, but it's not ruins at all. It was built by the Spanish, meant to be barracks, but never completed because the Americans came in 1899. So it has only been completed to this point, but it's a great spot still to visit. And let's go see the tour groups because they're all getting fantastic Instagram pictures. Oh, this guy is good. Look at this tour guide. Good pictures. They know how to take pictures and reels.
And the chorus.
Oh, and this is, good point. Baba, right? Baba was just telling us, this is actually made out of coral stone.
Yeah.
From the sea. Baba, do you want to be a tour guide?
Yeah, tour guide.
Someday you will be a tour guide?
Yeah.
Do you know who used to be a tour guide?
Yeah.
Him. He's a tour guide in Indonesia. Now it's the weekend. So Baba, on Monday you're going to school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's this monkey?
Go Monkey and Hagdan. You.
Oh, it's another location.
Yeah.
We have not gone there yet. Not yet. Maybe later. After this, we will go to the waterfall. Tumalog?
No, tomorrow closed and closed.
It's closed?
Yeah.
So Tumalog is closed.
Closed and tomorrow and no water.
There's no water at Tumalog. Okay, let's take a walk around here and see. What else do you know about this place? Okay.
You museum. Go there.
Okay, let's go see. Normally, I do not like to support children, but he told me he will be going to school on Monday. Oh, is this a museum? Oh, this is the Oslob Museum.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the water is beautiful. Oh, I got it. Oh, you can see fish. Okay, let's go check out the church. Oh, is that one of the baluartes? Right there?
Ruins.
The ruins. Okay, let's go. We'll go there and then we'll go to the church.
Campo and Campo.
So there are 7 watchtowers here, and they were also built by the Spanish that they said to stop people from raiding from the sea. Now, if this is anything like Cebu, the people that were raiding were actually the original people here because they didn't want the Spanish. And so the Spanish built these 7 watchtowers to keep people away from these barracks. Oh, this is more coral. Is made from coral from the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the small church is only open for mass.
Oh yeah, open.
Open? Okay, let's go look at the watchtower, the lanta.
Okay.
Let's go look at that first. So, just trying to make a little loop here with our new friends. His name is Julian Bermejo. He was a captain, I think a Franciscan monk. I think he's actually a monk from the church, and he was responsible for devising a strong and effective coastal defense system, the baluartes, made out of coral, stone, and lime mortar that served as lookout stations detecting the incoming Moro pirate ships. So they're saying here that actually it was pirate ships that they were looking out for, not like in Cebu to keep out the locals. This is the entrance to the church.
Church.
Oh, it's so beautiful. So the church walls and gates were constructed in 1875 to serve as one of the defense front lines. I don't know if this is much of a defense. I mean, you could just hop over that. He's a pretty good guide. This is the Immaculate Conception Church. It's also built of coral, not surprisingly. It was constructed in beginning 1830. It took 18 years. what is impressive about this actually that we have not seen yet, but we'll check outside, is there's a bell tower that's not actually circular, but like a hexagon. So he's chasing the bird. And I think we're gonna go outside. Whew. Nice. Oh, let that air in. All right, let's check out the tower. Okay, I think we need to go. It's so hot.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of your time today. You were so helpful.
Be a good boy. Always go to the school
Yes.
and help your parents, okay?
You listen to your mom? Yeah.
Very much. Don't
Thank
forget to
For your work as a tour guide.
don't forget to school, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to school on Monday.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day. Thank you. All right, just want to say we do not believe in giving money to kids, but he was so helpful, pointed out a lot of things, said he wanted to be a tour guide, and also said he goes to school. This is Saturday, and that's why he was in school. So I felt like it was okay to give him just a little bit of change, to thank him for his time, to learn that when you work hard, that maybe you can make something. He was also so nice.
Yes.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a little bit of a break. I need some water before we go have lunch. Here's Alan. You could go in the water, although I think this time of year there's actually quite a bit of seaweed. But a lot of the places here, like this one next door and all down, have a similar approach where they've got the pool and then the water, and then you also have these fishermen out here. You have more seating up here if you want things to be a bit quieter, although this is very quiet here. It's just so beautiful to look out onto. This upstairs area with more seating. And then here, some people were playing cards last night. And then some of these places have little balcony areas. I got this last minute, and I think I paid, it was 22 Canadian a night. I will double check and add it right here. But it's such a steal. As I said, there are so many reasons to love Oslob. This place is one of them, because now we realize that we can't actually go to the waterfall. They do have a monkey place, but again, it's something where they feed the monkeys, and I'm also afraid of monkeys and diseases they might have. And so I think what we're gonna do is just chill here for a while and loop back in with you to eat more traditional food. Several hours later, we hung out by the pool, enjoyed the afternoon, had a nap. We even had these angel burgers, which was a buy one, get one for 50 pesos. Surprisingly good. More bun than burger, but very tasty. And now it's dinner. We're gonna try to get something. It's 7:30. And last night when we got here, we realized a lot of the places closed by 8, even though it was a Friday night. So we're hoping we can find a place with some seafood, preferably grilled. We'll see how it goes. So this place is known for traditional food, and you can see like a lot of traditional main dishes, and it's categorized by pork, seafood, chicken. We definitely want to look at the seafood. Then you've got some side dishes. They put out vegetarian, and then also the traditional soups. The cool thing here is if you want to try Kinilaw, which is a kind of like a ceviche, you can try it with eggplant, which I think is cool. I think I want the Kinilaw. Are you up for trying the Kinilaw? It's like a ceviche, so it's marinated in coconut vinegar.
We have also pictures here.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
And in the back, we have the vegetables here, pork, chicken, and seafood.
Perfect.
And if you're ready to order, just call me.
Okay, thank you. All right, so This is great. So many pictures on this menu if you want to know what your food looks like. I really want to try, and I think you want to try the seafood. Like, we are here in the Philippines for its world-class seafood. So I think that's what we're going to try.
Kinilaw.
Kinilaw. Thank you. That garlic rice smells amazing. Regular white rice, I'm not interested in, but garlic rice here in the Philippines is like a million times better. This is Kinilaw, which is a ceviche style of dish here, but it's unique to the Philippines, and I believe they use coconut vinegar. I have a recipe of it on my website. I will put the QR code right here. The interesting thing about it is it also uses calamansi, which kind of has a flavor of orange and lime, but it is on almost every dish in the Philippines. Also, in my drink, it just is so delicious. I think this might be tuna. And you can see, so here is the raw fish, and you can see it's starting to get like cooked in the acid. You can see that it starts to change color, which is pretty cool.
The last dish.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. That looks amazing. All right, so we have a whole squid. This dipping sauce, I think, is probably a mix of vinegar and soy. We've got some fresh vegetables. We're not gonna wait too long on this one because this is best served warm. Just like revenge. Or I guess revenge is best served cold. Whatever, this is gonna be good. My first impressions is very generous portion sizes. I'm glad we did not order a third dish, and just fantastic traditional Filipino food. I'm very excited. All right, Alan's gonna try Kinilaw for the first time.
Yeah. It's so fresh fish, and naturally it's tasty. I think they know how to cook it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, so this is AC Palayok, and it was voted as one of the best restaurants here in Oslob. But sometimes the things that are the most popular are not the best. But when you're in a city like Oslob, it's mostly Filipinos who come here, not foreign tourists. So you're not getting food that is for Westerners, you're getting like Filipino food for Filipinos, which is fantastic. I'm so glad that you loved the Kinilaw. Kinilaw can have so many different kinds of recipes, but basically, it's similar to ceviche. There's so many different kinds of preparations for fish that's marinated in acid. But in ceviche, it's lime. Here, this is coconut vinegar. Coconut vinegar, oh, thank you. And then it can have so many different flavors. This one is very different from the recipe on my website, but it's also really good because it has like lots of fresh tomatoes and cucumbers and lots of things in it. Oh, I wanna just try a little bit more. If you are afraid of eating raw fish, I mean, this is fresh. It comes right from the ocean. This is a fishing village. Oh, it's so good. This is so, so good. It does look tasty, and it looks like it's just fresh and then grilled. It just has this char on it.
And so tender, not chewy at all.
Yeah. Oh, you just cut that with a butter knife. Super easy.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Oh, I want to. Can you give me a little piece of that?
You want the tail of them or?
Oh, I want the head. Give me like, yeah, just get right in there.
Okay. Try it.
Mmm.
What do you think?
Oh, it just tastes like fresh char barbecue. It's so, so good. I'm so glad we came here tonight. There are a lot of places here that serve seafood, and then actually if you're looking for pork, you can go behind the market. There's a basketball court where there's kids playing, and then there's also a whole line of barbecue joints where they're just serving like fantastic, tasty barbecue pork. But we came for the seafood. Oh, so good. This is actually our last video from Cebu Island for a while. And that's because tomorrow we are going to take the ferry to Dumaguete. We hope, because we rented a car. Now, we rented a bike. We rented a bike. We're going to take a row-row, which is a roll-on, roll-off ferry. And the bike owners did give us permission and then also gave us the papers. And so we think, fingers crossed, that we won't have any problem taking it. It should be only 30 minutes. And then we're going to go to Dumaguete, which I heard is the most underrated city in the Philippines. So it also has lots of great traditional food and sweets for Alan, so I can't wait.
I like sweet.
Yeah, I know. You love sweets. He has the sweet tooth. I have the savory tooth. We will see you in the next video, hopefully from Dumaguete.